Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a round in the Gaplant TR-5. This is the Cost 500 version as opposed to the Ra 2, which looks very similar but has a different tool set. This has some of the shield booster skills that the Hazels have, and has a basically shield boost attack skill that goes into effect when you boost in a straight line long enough, and you'll do about 2,000 damage to an enemy if you and stun them if you crash into them. So depending on stun resistances, you know how it is. But yeah, it's not bad. It has a sniper rifle and a rapid fire variant, neither of which charge. It does transform. It's a slightly different Gaplant as a 500 general. And yes, you can see the rapid fire burst doesn't particularly stun all that well, but the individual shots do. That is a Psycho Zaku, which is quite possibly a problem if I'm not careful, and I'm not being very careful. We kind of bounced a little bit, but I got the damage in, so I'll take that. And yeah, just looking for the right weapon. Well, I got somebody, and managed to tag that high mobility Galbaldi beta. Finished Psycho Zaku, which missed its heavy attack by, a small mile, which I've been there. And now I'm going to work on this Galbaldi, because, well, I'm here and it's by itself. And correctly read the tackle. And got half the downswing. I think I probably would have finished it if the second half of that animation had connected, because I'm pretty sure both the wide swing and the lunge have their own damage, but I was not able to do that. But that means I was able to get a kill with the shield boost skill. You may even see me testing it at one point in this round if I haven't done it already, but unlike the Flailthroughs skill, which is similar, it does not require you to have an empty boost gauge to activate. So I think the Flailthroughs is a little bit more flexible in a variety of ways, but yeah, that's that is a nice thing. Of course, the downside is if you lose either of your shields, you can't do it anymore. So that is, checks and balances, what have you. But yeah, I've been trying to get around for this for a while. I think I finally got a copy like at the beginning of the year after it being out for much longer than that. And yeah, I've been trying to get around. I liked with it since. And yeah, this one went fairly well. And, well, Psycho Zaku found me. Psycho Zaku Mark II, of course, but yep. Yeah, so when it gets a hold of me, it can do quite a bit of damage, but oh yeah, and there's a narrative Gundam here as well, which that kick is just really a nuisance, which, yeah, I like using the equivalent kick on the White Gundam. I haven't made a lot of headway with the narrative Gundam, even though in terms of skill set, I have a feeling they're fairly similar. But I'll have to try it again. But I'm jumping back in. I am the only one. Everybody else is now just starting to. The downswing from that narrative Gundam managed to put me on the ground. It overrode my my shield boost, and my shield boost is now gone because I lost shield. But I got some damage in. Managed to hit a couple of different things and get back out of trouble. Yeah, I was hoping the shield boost would take effect since I still have one shield left, but no, it does not. There's the narrative Gundam, which is trying to melee combo me, and may yet succeed. Well, I bounced off its foot. I feel like with an attack where you're in midair, if you bounce off of somebody's melee, you should end up on the ground. Or at least, like maybe heavy staggered. But that said, yeah, everybody's just going to lay into that now that somebody stopped it. But yeah, I'm glad it doesn't work that way when I'm using it. When I'm fighting against it, of course, I would much rather it did. But yeah, words. Okay, landed that shot straight up trade with, I think, another narrative Gundam. Yeah, we have a pair of NTX, which is kind of unusual, I feel like, but yeah, turn to the rifle, switch back, just trying to confuse someone other than myself, and I don't think it worked, and now I am very dead. Okay, so we've got a slight lead with 3 minutes to go. It could definitely be worse. And yeah, that's that's where this is. And yeah, I believe tonight is when the anniversary goes live. So hopefully we will get gifted some stuff, and there will be new simulators. And if you don't have quite enough to roll for whatever you're looking to roll for, just remember that you will get more tokens when the month rolls over the following day. So yeah, you will, if you've done enough monthly goals on the monthly missions, you'll get extra tokens, up to 9 of them, when the month rolls over. So yeah, that's worth. That's might be worth holding off for a day if you need a few more tokens to finish a step up or whatever. So okay, Psycho Zaku. Yep, heavy attacks do not get interrupted very easily by ranged. So I was out of boost. I think I wanted to tackle. I may even have tried, but yeah, it just wasn't there. I'm still interested that the Garibaldi Beta high mobility type specifies Titans. There must be another variant that I don't know about, and I'd kind of like to see it. Maybe they could actually make one of those that's a raid, because it does kind of feel weird for the high mobility type to be a support, which I believe is actually slower than the standard Garibaldi Beta. Yeah, that just... Oh yeah, high ability is very Mo. Yes, the high ability is very Mo, and that is part of the problem. See, trying to get that pilot, trying to take the point. Rest of the team got the mobile suit. I got the pilot, but there's not a lot of time and not a lot of options here because we need to recover the lead. So I'm not gonna spend any time on getting that point when I could be, just smushing people with my mobile armor mode. Ideally, tackle was enough to kill the narrative Gundam, and now I need to get out of the blast zone immediately, which I managed to do. And yeah, 50 seconds left. We've got a very slight lead. We are all retreating, or at least I thought we were. And I believe somebody decided to engage with the enemy, and I decided, okay, it is time to turn back around, because, yeah. Basically, with the score disparity being what it is best if everybody lives here. So, yeah, if I see somebody in action, like surrounded by 3 people, like number 3 is here, I am going to engage and try and, like split up the enemy team a little bit if I can. And to stun something. I think, even though you have combo on it, I think the Heat Blade has knockdown. Not 100% sure on that. I might be confusing it with some other weapon I just used. But yeah, I called for help, but I am actually safe, so I am going to go over here and actually not be able to do anything, but luckily not need to by the end of the fight. But yeah, I think that went fairly well. Like I said, it's been a while since I got a good round with it, and I'm happy with this. So, 2475 out of 9950. I will take that. And let's see, 70,000 damage, 4 and 3. That's all right. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later.